Hey everyone, my name is Tommy. Welcome back to my hobby channel. Today is August 13th and it is my birthday week. So I will be ripping, I think, quite a bit of stuff out of my little personal wax collection I've had build up. Well, I haven't been doing channel stuff very much over the last year. So today I'm going to start with 2024 Topps UFC Gold Label. Probably most of the stuff, if not all, that I open this week is going to be MMA related, mostly UFC. I say MMA because we'll see. I had originally planned another video to record a couple weeks ago, but it has taken a different direction. I hope to do it soon. I am also currently flanked by one of my dogs and one of my cats, so this might be one of the most chaotic videos I've tried to record. A lot going on in my house. Kind of described in the first video back. I went from having one dog to two dogs to two cats, and this week I have now gone from having two dogs to two cats to having a third cat. I had another stray cat show up on my doorstep that needed some help and is now currently recovering in another part of my house. Well, everybody kind of gets acclimated, so there's a lot going on here. But yeah, I'm gonna get off the personal stuff and get into Topps 2024 UFC Gold Label. This was kind of like a flyby release. I didn't hear or see too much about it. You know, with Topps, it's a lot of Chrome. Did 2024 Topps Chrome retail and hobby videos. Topps UFC Midnight 2024 was the debut edition. I skipped over that one. I wanted to see kind of how it looked and played out, and it's one of those things where release day numbers were high and then boxes were like half off, you know, later on. I don't even know, quite frankly. I think I got this straight from Topps website. I couldn't tell you how much I paid for it off the top of my head because it's been like a year. Kind of just bought it and stashed it. But yeah, Topps Chrome, Topps Finest was another big release. I didn't buy any Topps Finest boxes, but I was in a bunch of like Topps Finest breaks trying to get some Shara Bullet rookies, and we were successful. And then, yeah, I mean, Topps UFC Knockout, which, spoiler alert, might be occurring. Friday's my actual birthday. And I'm thinking maybe if there's a box of that laying around my house to open that on Friday, my actual birthday. But we'll see. I don't know. But let's see how Topps 2024 Gold Label is. I know I've seen like Gold Label in baseball. That's about it. I think it's got 2 autos, 5 cards per pack, seven packs, so 35 cards. Quick maths. And yeah, let's see. You know, it's kind of one of those things. I didn't see too much of this release either. But you know, with releases like Midnight, where you only get like a couple boxes or cards per box, like 5 or something, you really got to hit on those autos. And I want to say, I mean, Topps Midnight when it first released, it was like $300 plus product. So it was kind of, I wanted to see how it shook out, and I think the prices ended up coming down quite a bit, so let us see what is going on in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hey, we got all 7. Look at that. Already off to a good start. So, since there's only 7 packs, I'm going to just do them one at a time. I don't need to rip and stack. So, I can do this without dropping any of the cards that are sick. Okay. Strictly on the back. So these have a weird curvature right out the box. That's almost like, I'm trying to, sorry about the focus on that. Ooh, that was bad. It's not liking, it's not liking that. There we go. But yeah, just like a weird, it's like they're bent to either side almost. It's kind of hard to explain. they're like it's like a twist. There you kind of see on that one's almost like these cards are like twisted. So these might have to spend some time underneath like some books or something. I usually weigh them down with some books I got. But we got Juliana Pena, Class 2. Alumni Daniel Cormier, And I'm trying to tell if that is just so roughly cut. There's like an edge to it on this card. Oh no, that's like, yeah, you could feel it's almost like the whole card edge is peeling. Hold on, let me. So there's Juliana Pena, class 2. I don't know if this is like select where there's like different classes as I drop that card. Oops. Yeah, oddly enough, I don't think quality control is going to be affected by it. Landed flat. So, but yeah, this has got like a weird, not on the top, but like on the side and on this bottom, it feels like it's got a weird class. Okay, Kamzat, who's coming up, fighting UFC 316. Yeah. Here on Saturday, August 16th, is fighting for the title against Dries du Plessis. So we're all looking forward to that. It's a green. We got a Shara Bullet. So I don't know if the greens are just it's just like an unnumbered kind of parallel thing. Kamzat, class 3, or sorry, not Kamzat, Shara Bullet, class 3. So I don't know what the classes on these are, but I assume that class 3 is kind of like rare, like octagon side. So we'll go ahead and sleeve that. Not gonna sleeve too many of these during the video. I don't like wasting too much time sleeving stuff up. So keep it moving. Already 7 minutes in. I was hoping this would be like a quick 10-minute video, so sorry you guys. So these cards are facing the back. Interesting. All right. So again, super just warped. So there's a class. What do we got here? Henry Cejudo. Time lapse. It's kind of cool. Is that just a mark? So far, if we're talking quality control, as I get a no longer Caitlin Chukagian auto to 299, quality control on this is pretty rough. You can see the white corner down there. It's like the least of our concerns. Because yeah, I can't tell if this is like a mark on this Henry Cejudo card right there, if it's like the foil kind of peeling. I've never been able to say this dude's name. Sorry, bro. You've been around long enough. I should be able to say your name, but I can't. And then Izzy. I like the finish because some of the it's like they look purple, but it's definitely they change as the color hits them. So I like the finish. But yeah, I don't know about the quality so much. Just could be better. One of those things. I know. Felt like Topps just kind of like took over immediately. It was like boom, boom, boom with a couple of releases, and so I don't know how much quality control they got out. Another Izzy class 2. Hey, there we go. Country Pride. Du Plessis. So we've gotten both Kamzat and Du Plessis from fighting this weekend. Here's a 169 to 299 and 199. Who is that? I'm having a hard time reading it through the screen. Oh, Yasmin Yagiri. There's another class 3. And Pantoja. So I'm going to set some of these aside. Kind of go through, set the class 3 aside. I assume that Du Plessis is just an insert, but it might be like a once a box insert. So get an actual hits pile going. That way it'd be easier to review during the end of the video. Yeah, you can even feel these packs are just like super warped, and these were all stored I mean, like, you know, in a drawer, basically. So it's not like, you know, high humidity or anything was a problem. It's not like these been sitting out or anything like that. So, okay, that's the first, I think, repeat fighter. So, yeah, it's kind of cool to see the different classes. Islam Makayev. Golden Stars. That's a cool card. There's our next auto of Yelton. That's interesting. Hold on. Now the second auto of both of this gentleman. Am I making this up? Is he billed as the Yelton Almeida? Am I making that up? I've never seen his last name like that. I'll have to look that up, because I definitely thought it was Almeida. This is a Berenstein Bears situation where I've just been told a lie my entire life. So, yeah, I like how the light reflects off the front of these cards. It's just this, I mean, these cards are, again, probably could just be flattened out. Not a big deal. The edge on that one Cormier was super weird, but let's see if we can get these last few packs. Maybe another numbered card or two. Class 2 Pantoja. What is that? Focal Point of Volkanovski. Again, it's like every just ding corners and weird cut. There's another green. Umar Nurmagomedov. Alexa Grasso, Class 3. That's Class 1, correct? Yeah. It's weird Joshua Kulbala being a rookie in a 2024 release. That dude. I saw that dude fight in Dallas, years ago. He's been around a while. I don't know why he's finally getting in some rookies. But, okay, we just saw Lucindo, so that's a Class 2 Lucindo. So in terms of, like, building sets, it's pretty cool. Here's another. It just did not change. At least with Cejudo, it looked like he changed a little bit. That's just Daniel Cormier. So Anderson Silva, is that a Class 2 green? Okay, cool. Nice to see a legend. Michael Page, rookie, Class 1. Actually been surprised at his success crossing over from Bellator. I don't remember if this is the Azatar brother that there was some weird somebody trying to get him a bag on a balcony, maybe circumventing drug testing type of situation. One of them got suspended. It was a funny story at the time. Last pack. Let's see what we got. Timon Blackshear, Class 2. Lyoto Machida. So a couple of these inserts are like 2 a box. There's a 99 Ian Gary. That's not bad. It's I think our lowest numbered card. And what is that? That's a Class 2. So that's cool. Dustin Poirier, Class 3. One of the UFC's newest, I guess, commentators now that he's decided to retire. And is that the only repeat I think we've gotten? I think that's the only duplicate card. I seem to remember seeing that one earlier. So, okay, not bad. For 35 cards, that's kind of the base set. Class 1, Class 2, maybe, I think. And then these are the hits, kind of. So, in terms of, like, you know, if you want to include the higher classes as hits or something like that, I think I put Class 3 in with the hits because, you know, it's higher. There's only a couple of those in a box. Hit rate, pretty good. Only thing that I guess is not great was just condition of some of the cards coming out of the box. But we'll do a quick recap of like the hits. Dustin Poirier, Class 3. Ian Gary to 99. I don't know why this one ended up in the hit pile. It shouldn't have. That's just a Class 1. I guess it's because it's a rookie Michael Page. But green, Anderson Silva. So I think we got 3 greens and a blue per box. Although one of the autos was blue. That's a level 2 green. Alexa Grasso, Class 3. So it's 2 Class 3s. Umar. Oh, that's also a Class 3. I thought that was Class 2. So, Class 3 parallel. This was just one of the one-a-box inserts. Focal point. I don't know what the case hits in here are. I do know I had a case hit out of Topps Chrome. The Fight Night case hits of Yelton Almeida. Speak of the devil to 149. Auto. So yeah, I should familiarize myself more with these case hits, but since it's kind of like older products, not a big deal. So Golden Stars Islam. I do always check though, like after I open something up, whether or not some of the weird inserts or case hits or not. So is that also a class? No, that's a Class 1, but it's a green. So Char Bullet, Class 3. Still waiting on a Topps Finest Auto to 5 for Char Bullet. That'd be sick. Country Pride of Duplessis, current middleweight champ, but for how much longer is to be determined. There's a Class 3. Actually, one of our, I guess that's a light blue. The 199. That's what I thought the duplicate was. Okay, so not a duplicate. And then formerly Caitlin Chukagian to 299. So there it is. That's Topps Gold Label. All things considered, I mean, if I open like a couple boxes, I'd be interested to see what the spread is on some of the numbered cards. But yeah, I mean, it's like a cool release. Cards look nice, but condition-wise, I would like to, I guess, see another like box or two open to see if that's like kind of an across-the-board thing. But Topps was kind of like, you know, as soon as they got the licensing last year, it was kind of like boom, boom, boom. And I know that they're kind of like scraping up a bunch of new products. So quality control wise, you know, the more you're printing, the more you're putting out, the harder it will be to kind of catch some of those errors. But let me know what you guys think about the release in the comments below. If you guys opened any Topps Gold Label and had similar issues, let me know. I'd be interested to hear about that. But I'm going to probably be recording a couple more videos this week because, again, it is my birthday. I've got like a bunch of stuff laying around that I got to get to ribbon. So it's a good time as any to do it. But if you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be seeing you soon. See you later.